everyone. I'm Bridgette Clarke of the Miss Honey Bee Show, and today's guest is
Donyale Renee.
well, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you so
so
much.
good to have you. So please tell everyone who you are.
Well, my name is Donyale Renee. I hail from a little small town called Arcola, Texas, right outside of Houston, Texas. I'm an international recording artist, performer. Been around the world several times, a grandmother, great grandmother. Hey, that's me, Donyale Renee.
That's right. Yes, yes. So how's everything going? You're doing the show tonight.
Yes, we're doing a show tonight here, the Kings and Queens of Southern Soul. Um, Everything this past year has been like a really rough year for me. Well, actually, the last 4 or 5 years, but the last 2 years specifically have been kind of rough for me, losing family members and stuff. So now I'm just getting the drive back to start singing and performing. So it's picking up now. So my momentum and my energy level is picking back up. So I'm excited about that.
That's right. Yes. So welcome back.
Thank
Yes, we go through things, and life will definitely take you there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
the ups and downs, everything.
Ooh, every little thing. Yes, ma'am.
So you are on the show with Mr. King George tonight.
That's right.
Yes.
Ma'am.
So have you worked with him a lot?
Well, I haven't worked with him a lot. I've done 2 shows with him. This will be my third. And he's really like just a cool gentleman. And hopefully you get the opportunity to meet him. He's really laid back, down to earth, really cool person.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
So who else have you worked with?
I've worked with Jeter Jones, which I think you had him on
did
the
his
show.
interview, yeah.
He wrote my song "I Come to Party." We're working on me and my brother are working on another song he's doing. It's a Zydeco song.
Very nice.
Trail Ride Superstars.
Mhm.
And I've worked with open up for not Stevie Wonder, Smokey Robinson. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
Smokey Robinson. I met Maze. Oh my God, worked with Mariah Carey, Maxi Priest. Lots of people, lots of international artists because I've worked overseas for a very long time. So,
Mhm.
so yeah.
So what was that like working overseas? Because it seemed like they really love, when the artists come over there, and you hear so many good things about that compared to America.
Well, my first job was in 1996. I went to Japan, Tokyo, and fell in love. And before I knew it, I had been working there for 13 years, back and forth.
That's a long time.
I met one of our acquaintances over there and his wife, and we became, well, I did, and I take that Atlanta. We worked together in Japan. But the people really love music and bet they know the words lyrics better than you do. I was telling somebody the other day, they know it better than you. But I probably would not be here if it hadn't been for COVID. I was planning to move it to Thailand and retire there. And that was it. Had a residency, had several shows lined up to tour throughout the rest of Asia, but God has his own plan.
That's right, all the time. Yes. So how did you exactly get started?
I started in my front yard. I tell everybody I started singing in my front yard with my grandparents. My grandfather was a blues singer. My mother and her brothers, they had a local band. They were doing quite well. And then my mother got tired and she quit the band. And then my uncle was like, they had a gig the next night and she was like, okay, you know all the songs. We're going to put this dress on you, mama wig. And that's exactly what happened. And took me to the club, ushered me back out to the car, locked the doors, went back in and played, came back and got me singing the song. So that's actually how it started. And then I started doing school talent shows and working community choirs. And I really wanted to be a fashion designer, but my cousin and I well, both of our husbands were stationed in Virginia. And she dared me to do a karaoke thing because I did not know Midnight Train in Georgia. And she was like, who does not know? You're not even black if you don't know Midnight Train in Georgia. I was like, I know. But anyway, it was a bouncing ball karaoke type thing back in the day. I sung and I got hooked on singing because I started doing singing telegrams. And next thing I quit my job and I became a singer. That was
So
it.
you found your voice.
Yeah, I joined the band at Hampton University and that was it. And we was in Virginia and I was like, okay, we moved to California and that's what I wanted to do from then on.
So did your family move to California because of your singing?
No, it was my ex-husband at that time. He was stationed in the military and then he
Okay.
moved. And so when he moved there, I was looking at everything in San Diego. I was working down there. I never really wanted to live there after, like pack up my things, move to LA and become a star. That was never my dream. It was just I was just singing. And then the next thing I knew, I had a record deal in Atlanta and the record label went under. And the record label went under. I got 2 weeks later, went to Japan, and that was history.
And you've been doing it ever
I've
since.
been doing it ever since. Now I had a few 9 to 5 in between that, but I've been consistent at music.
That's right. Yes. I think everyone, they tend to have their little side hustle.
Yes,
as they
yeah.
say. Yes.
Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am.
Yes. So what is your passion?
Uh cooking and shopping.
Okay.
I must say. Um, my eyes sparkle if I see something on sale and I think, oh, I can put this with that and that. And then just going in the kitchen and taking nothing and making a big something. Like my mom said, you're the only person I know that can just go in there and just make a whole full meal. We ain't got nothing in here. Well, that's what I do. So I love to cook and put stuff together, feed the family. Yeah, that's pretty much that I can say that's truly my passion.
So do you consider yourself a chef?
No, that would be my daughter.
Okay.
I consider myself just like, I can prepare meals and make it look good, but I can't serve it, plate it. I think that's what they call it, plate it. I can't do that. But you can go in there and the pots are full. And they're like, where did this come from? Well, you just got to know what to cook and put together.
That's right.
That's
I
it.
know my mother put me in the kitchen early.
Yep.
Mhm. She said, get in there and go cook something. You're going to know how to
And
cook.
you're going to know how to cook. Yep.
Yes.
That's it.
So out of all the things that you've been through in life and even the dark times, what has kept you?
Nobody but the grace of God. And,
Amen.
and I
Yes.
2 mornings ago, not 2 months ago, 2 mornings ago, I was waking up and my great granddaughter spent 2 nights with us and my granddaughter. And it was just a joy that came over me. Just like, oh my God, thank you, God. I'm here, I'm alive. And I'm a great grandmother. How cool is that? Now, everybody knows that. My kids, no, you're not gonna make me no grandmama. You can't call me grandma, you can't do none of that. You have to call me Dee Dee.
So
My kids,
they can't call you
they call
grandma?
me mommy. They call my mother mama. Like, no, I don't.
Nana.
But now I think, they can do that. I finally have come to realization who I am.
I'm proud to be a grandma. Yes, I am. I wasn't one of those parents that said, hey, hurry up and have that baby, because I hear a lot of
Yeah,
people say
right.
they want to be a grandparent.
Yeah, no.
But no, live their life. And when their time comes, yes, we'll do it.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. No, honey. I was just like, live your life, go travel. Now they wish they would have listened.
That's right.
But
Get it out the way.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep. Blessings though.
Yes. So what do you see yourself coming of the new year? What do you have planned?
Ooh. So November is like my month that I take to try to prepare for the new year because a lot of times December rolls around and I'm busy or I leave to go out of the country. So November, I'm usually always here in November and celebrating Thanksgiving with my family. It's one of my favorite times of the year because of the food and we love to party. So my goal and dreams is to get back to doing my music full time, traveling again around the world, releasing new music, and basically, still keeping my family grounded, to know that, we're a family and once I blow up, not you, but we are still family and I'm still the same person.
That's right. Exactly. Yes.
That's my goal because I do see the future, like there's going to be a lot of great things happening for me. And I just told my brother, who's the party king, he's with me here on the show. I said, I hope you're ready next year. We're going to be traveling a lot. Yeah. So that's why I see it.
That's wonderful. I know I considered me and my brother growing up, we were like the two musketeers.
Oh.
But it's three of us, so it's three musketeers now. Yes.
Yeah.
So with that being said, so out of all the things that you have planned, now you have new music coming out.
Yes, we have new music coming out. Actually, I have my first Christmas song. I'm releasing that Thanksgiving. night. It's gonna be my first Christmas song, so I'm really excited about that. I planned on doing an album, but it didn't work out. So hopefully throughout the years just be, the months be
It's been
passing.
flying by. Yes, yeah.
You say, okay, we're gonna start recording in July, and it's already October. So we did one song. So we're gonna release a Christmas song. I'm gonna release a very my song I released 5 years ago was called Back That Booty, which has put me on the Southern Soul market, me and my brother. We're going to release the 2.0, which also features the Party King, Johnny James, and Jeter Jones. And then we're also finishing up this week mixing 3.0, which has three other young ladies. It's Houston, it's Karma, and Ice Doll. So that one is about to explode again because they had to remind me that I was kind of one of the first females who had a line dance in her song
Really?
when Southern Soul started becoming popular. And I said, I did. so we're gonna do a big, huge line dance party tour.
So that's already scheduled.
Yes, we're scheduling. Well, it's scheduling now. The first one is going to be in Houston. We're just waiting on to finish mixing the song. We can mix the song and drop it next week. Then the tour will start at the end of November.
Okay. So the dance is already together?
Dance is already together.
Okay,
Just
well,
waiting on the song.
All right. Well, let me see some of this dance that you got, girl.
I need the song. I need the song.
Yes. Okay, I guess we got to wait on the
We have to
song.
wait on it tonight. I am half of it. Look, we got to get the Party King. He knows it better than me without the music. I need the music now.
Yes.
Now that's one thing I'm not good at. Dancing.
Really? Because I was going to say, because you got everything else, you're doing it up there. And so
I can
the
drop it like it's
dancing.
hot, but if you give me a 1, 2, 3, 4 step, I'm out. Definitely. But yeah, the dance is together. So.
Okay. Well, I look forward to that.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So is there anything about yourself that no one really knows, or there's something that you're still learning about yourself? Because we're always constantly growing. And in life, as we do, get older and wiser, we learn new things.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
I'm learning to be very, very patient now and wait on God. That's what I'm learning to do. And what most people don't know about me is when I'm home, I'm home. So you can't come in my house. I have no makeup on, no, nothing. I may be in my pajamas still till 2 o'clock. So don't come to my house unannounced. Unexpected.
Sound like my mom.
But you're welcome. You're welcome. But just tell me you're coming. That's really, that everyone knows that I love to travel. I'm a really giving person, and I just believe the more you give, the more you receive. And that's
right.
it. Treat people with kindness, you'll receive kindness.
Yes.
And that's just, learning something new is learning that I'm getting older and I have to exercise more. That's get to.
I agree with
I
that.
hate it. I hate it.
Yes.
That's pretty much it.
So, with that being said, now would you say that what are your goals as far as things that you're still working towards? So would you say that you've gotten exactly where you want to be, or are you still like working on it?
Girl, I'm working on it still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on my voice more, becoming more powerful. I'm working on my energy so that I can withstand performing more longer periods of time again, because once you're out of the game, you get back in the game.
Right.
It's rough. And going from 6 nights a week to one show or 2 shows or 3 shows, that's a whole nother ball game. So I'm learning how not to. My goal is not to be lazy, get in that gym, and basically just write and collaborate with more artists. That's something that I always was the background singer or the lead singer. So now I want to collaborate with more artists.
So, what artists would you see yourself working with? Who is the ideal artist?
Honey, Stevie Wonder would be the ideal artist if I had
mention him.
Yes, that would be the ideal artist to work with for me. It was Quincy Jones, but he passed away, so that was it. But he was, he was producer. That's my super producer. But Fantasia, if I can work with her, I love her music, and I love Keisha Cole. I've already worked with Mariah, so that bucket list is gone. But as far as a male singer, there's a young man on this show who's awesome. but I gotta get my body right to work with him because he fine as I don't know what. That's the money train dude. He has really a great voice. Him and Cold Drink. So those young men, yeah, I like them. We've been, a couple of shows together. So I do like their voice and stuff. So right now, I would think those are the main artists. And I work with October London. So
Yes,
yeah,
October London, yes,
his voice is really
definitely.
nice. Yes,
He has a beautiful voice.
yes, yes.
Hmm.
Now,
They always say it's a man's world,
mhm.
but what do you believe? Considering us women, we've been doing it. I still
James
give the
Brown
man
said
the
it
credit,
worked.
but
No,
still,
James said it best. It's a woman's world because they would be nothing without us. And I have it in a song. You
okay.
can. It's called "Spend My Money."
So tell me about that.
Well, actually, it's my song. I come to party. And it's basically in the verse. It says, "Ladies, like James Brown said, it's a woman's world." So then the other song is "Spend My Money." I take care of these bills. I feed you. I do all of this around the house. I cook, clean, done. You can't tell me how to spend my money because it's mine. And so, so I'm just saying, no, it would be because I'm in a relationship now. It was a very long time out of a relationship, divorced, and then I was engaged for a while, and then I'm just gonna work on me.
That's right.
And I worked on me, and I'm in a relationship now. And even though it's still hard, but we're mothers, we're carers, we're nurturers.
Right.
And when I got in a relationship, I was like, "You're a really cool dude," but guess what? We got to change your whole wardrobe. We got to change his whole house. We got to change all.
That's what we do as women. We are homemakers. Yes.
So he's more happy now. Because he has a home, that we live in. Instead of like, I was like, this is Fred Sanford house. I can't be here. I'm so sorry. And so also, just like, hey, this looks good. Instead of saying, oh, you can't wear that. Mm-mm. I was like, hey, look what I got you. Let's move you, transition into
That's
this.
right.
So now,
Baby steps.
baby
Yes.
steps. Just don't full throttle, baby steps.
I agree because sometimes, we have to help them out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They need just a little help with love.
With love, that's it. With little kindness, that's it.
So, what would you tell the people or the young ones that are coming up that are looking to get into this business?
I would tell each one, it's like be persistent.
Mhm.
Know your craft. If you feel as though you're a artist, be an artist. You don't have to box yourself into one style of music. Explore different types of music. That way you will become fluent in so many other types of music. So if an opportunity comes to you, you're ready to go. So a lot of opportunities came to me because I was so fluent in different types of music. I don't play, but I could, if someone calls me to do a background session or a background job, majority of the time I knew the songs and I knew the backgrounds because I just studied and I studied music that way, but I never went to school for music and I never picked up an instrument. I did pick up a guitar, but that hurt my fingers and I said, no, can't do that. But other than that, I think learning who you are as an artist and stay persistent on it. And most of all, keep
That's
God,
right.
because honey, without him, you ain't gonna make it. I'm telling you, you're gonna go through the ups and downs, the bad, the ugly, and
Everything.
this music business is not for the faint. It is definitely music business. It's hard. It's really hard, and you gotta love it because you may make money, you may not make money, but for the most part, you have to be able to know your craft
Mhm.
and just be. If this is what you're gonna do, you gotta do it. It's been my oldest daughter is 37 now, and I've been doing it since she was 2, professional.
Okay. Long time.
So
Yeah.
and consistent at it, and it's hard, especially being a mother.
Yes.
A single mother. It's really, really, really difficult. And if you have family, keep your family close.
Yes.
Keep your family, but don't take care of your family. That's another thing. You gotta let them take care of themselves. And once you start making money, trust me,
Help them be independent.
that
Yes.
because once they depend
Teamwork.
on you, that's it. Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
Yes, you've done a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Are there any places that you haven't been or you still would like to, go and perform?
I want to go to India. I want to go to uh, Germany. I want to go to definitely want to go to Switzerland. I was really planning on going to Switzerland, knock on Tina Turner's door, and say I was a long lost cousin. That didn't happen. I would like to go to Greece. Definitely go to Greece, and yeah, pretty much. I've been a lot of parts of Asia. I want to go back to Asia because I love my family there. Um, the one place I probably don't want to go back to, unless it's just 2 or 3 days, and that's the Maldives. Because there's absolutely, if you're not going to rest, there's nothing to do there but rest. So yeah, that's probably the only place. But other than that, yeah, I would love to go to those countries. I haven't been to those countries yet.
Okay. Well, I thank you for coming and taking time out of your busy schedule. Yes.
I thank you for being patient. Yes, ma'am. And
Most
we're running
definitely.
around
I
here.
know how that go.
Yes, definitely.
It's going to be a great show tonight, and we are looking forward to it. Yes.
Okay.
So, is there anything particular we should be looking for?
Well, just basically, y'all, everybody go and look at my music, find my videos, download the videos. Donyale Renee, DonyaleRenee.
That's right.
And look for the Christmas song, the new Christmas song. It's coming.
Okay. Yeah, we would definitely be checking for it.
Yes,
Yes. Give us a little taste.
yeah, okay. This Christmas love is all I need. No gifts, no toys or diamond rings. No silver or gold can compare to the way that it feels when you're near. You're the light in the dark. You're the sparkle in my heart. You're the only one on my Christmas list I desire. Every December is not hard to remember. Fill me with joy. You're my heart's favorite toy. You're the peace in my soul. And everyone knows that this moment in time, every Christmas you're mine. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Every Christmas, you are mine.
All right. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, you have a lovely
Thank
voice. Yes,
you.
thank you.
I would have gave you a little bit more, but it was starting to get dry.
Oh, no. I know you got to save the rest of it for tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, but y'all heard it first right here on the Miss Honey Bee
Yes,
Show.
right. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. The first version of it, yes.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you again for being the guest.
Not a
Yes.
problem. Not a problem. I appreciate you so much for reaching out. Giving me
Definitely. Yes. So everyone, thank you for watching the Miss Honey Bee Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. God bless.
Drop it to the ground. Back that booty, nah, gone and back it up. Back that booty, nah, back it up some more. Back that booty, nah, make him roll a stroll. Back that booty, nah, drop it on the floor, yeah. I got this bottom, baby, nice and round. And when I shake it for you, I'ma make you howl. And pop you